In this video, I'm going to show you how to make some fake nose rings. I've always wanted my nose pierced, but I constantly have like a runny nose or like some sort of sinus problem, so I never got it done. There's also the thing that I was afraid of the pain, but after getting a tattoo, I kind of feel like I can deal with it. um, so I was looking online on some different ideas, and I couldn't really find anything. I was trying to find different components to use, like I was looking for a clip here and a clip to put here, so that with my steampunk outfit I could have a chain hanging over here with some gears sitting across my cheek. I thought that would look really pretty. But there was like one wholesale site and they're like 19 cents a piece or something. I'm like, glorious! But you had to buy like 300 of them or something ridiculous. It was more for like resale or something. And then I found another site selling the exact same pieces for like $5 a piece. So you know that they got them from that site and then jacked up the price ridiculously. So I'm making my own. I found this wire in my craft stuff. I've worked wire for a little while now. Copper wire. I mean, my friend taught me how to do Viking knit, which if you will go to my Well and Spindle, the Well and Spindle on YouTube, you can see some of that. It's basically taking 26 gauge copper wire. Other people use different gauges, but that's what we use. Seems to be the easiest. And weaving it into a chain that the Vikings actually used. This, I'm not sure what the gauge is. It doesn't have any markings on it. Maybe it's 20. I'm not quite sure. But you can't use a 26 gauge. It's too thin. It looks like you're not even wearing anything. You can also use, if you have larger jump rings, make sure it's out of a material that's easily bendable and everything. Some of them don't really work. Copper seems to be the softest for me, so I made a couple nose rings out of that. I made one for my sister and I'm making one for my friend's 11-year-old daughter because her 15-year-old sister just got her nose pierced for her birthday, and her nose pierced. And she's a little jealous. So I made this one. I don't like how it looks. My keyboard just ate it. Oh no, it's right here. I was trying to make like a septum piercing, and yeah, let's see. You have to adjust them to fit into your nose. It doesn't look right. It's too pointy. I'm getting it closer. I was thinking of having one fake nose ring here because they clip over the sides. And right here, so it looks like there's like a continuous wire going through my nose like a snake. I'll show you what it looks like with the other one. Here's the very first one I made. If you go to my Facebook fan page or my blog is Wayward Mina. It's on Blogger or Blogspot. You can see pictures up close of everything. So you just close that in. And so, let's see. Can you see how I would look kind of like something was continuously going through my nose? I like this one a lot better. I like how simple yet kind of elegant it is. It's basically just taking a strip of wire and bending them into a circle. I gotta get my tool out. I should have done that beforehand, but I did not. I use these. I don't know the names of these tools. I just know what they do. To cut the wire, and then these ones, see how they're round? To bend it. I use this. I think it's gold plated. I've tried scratching it a bunch of times, so it might just be gold, but it's not that rare. Because I didn't get an allergic reaction out of it, so I don't think it's brass. And I made that one into this. It was harder to bend, so the circles are a lot bigger. But what I did was I made one circle go inside. I hope you can see, to fit in the inside of the nose, and then the outside, instead of folding in, I liked how it looked going outwards. So this one needs to be a little bit bigger. I got a big nose. Nice big German nose there. Ski slope nose. So it doesn't quite sit where it would have been if you gotten it pierced. I tried doing the design like this as well. So you can use that as a septum piercing. It's a little long. Or you can use this one as a regular nose piercing. And then the last one I made was a swirly one. So let's stick that in. I'm all playing with my nose this whole video. If I have any boogers, I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding. There shouldn't be any. And so, I like how that looks. I need to open up the spiral a little bit more so that it covers more of the nose. But I know some people have an allergic reaction to copper, or the copper tends to tarnish after a while. So what I did was I'm gonna put a coat of clear nail polish on there, or you can use like some sort of spray or something, some other sort of sealant to do that. And I'm gonna attempt to make one right now. It's hard to do it on video because I get kind of distracted. But you take this and you cut a piece off. I can never. I like to play with the. I don't know the exact size to cut off, so I would also get a pen handy to wrap around it. So you take one end. I'm sorry if you can't see, it's hard to watch the video into this, and you pull it up a little. You see how that is? And then you take this. I'm probably going to fail at doing this, holding it up. And try to get as much as close to the tip as possible, because it's the smallest bit of the hole. 1 second. And basically, once you curved it, you just scrunch it down. So you get that. Maybe it looks, you can see it better from my dark hair. There you go. So then the other side, you're going to do it the opposite way. But let's see. Let's take it around the pen here and bend it around the circle a little bit if you can. Let's do it around, if you have a pen that has like that grip, that'd be better so that the copper piece wire doesn't slide too much. And that. So then after you get it to a certain set, you can see how much you're going to need. So with this one I can cut it a tiny bit. And then I'm going to take the wire and bend it the other way. And do the exact same thing that you did with that first piece. So now it looks like this. And then you're just going to have to, you could take the end of this or the pen again, or even if they're big enough on this part, and just bend it so it becomes half a circle. And I like to bend it a little bit tight, and that way when I do put it in my nose, I can either, I don't have to stick my finger in there as much to tighten it. And this one might be a little small for my nose. It's hard to figure out sometimes. Yeah, so this one is a little bit short. I'm thinking you can move it up. You can stack these two, like put one behind one, whatever, as many as you want to do that. They also sell, so this one's a little small. I shouldn't have cut it. It's hard to, I need to figure out exactly. I just started making them last night, so I still got to figure out exactly the right size for my nose. I'm going to give this to the 11-year-old, the one I just stuck in my nose. I'll also show you how to do it right now real quick with the jump ring. So just taking it. And yes, I know people who work with jump rings and chainmail and whatnot. I'm doing it wrong, but it's fine. Okay, oops. And opening it. And do the same thing again. This one's hard, so for the harder metals, or if you get you can probably still do this with jump rings that you'd use for chainmail. I tried to do that with mine, but they're really thick gauge, so it didn't work. If you want like colorful ones, they also sell different permanently colored copper wire at Michael's and other stores as well, other craft stores. So what I did was hold it like this, and that way you have a good grip on there to bend it. If you have the permanently colored copper though, it might scratch, so I would get one without teeth, a tool. You can get these tools pretty much at any craft store, and even some places like Harbor Freight. Stay. I'm sorry, I'm not showing you here. Here's the first loopy. I never know where to pull it. Now I'm doing the second loop inside. So that's the part that's going to go inside of my nose. This wire is a lot harder to work with. The metal isn't as soft as the copper. Copper is probably my favorite metal to work with. And also I like that it has a little bit of a steampunk sort of thing if you use the copper wire. I'm sure if you put another jump ring on the dangle here, if you closed it, make sure you close it all the way. you could probably add a jump ring here and hang a gear or something off of it. So let's see if this one works better. It's harder to do things on video. I should not be making tutorials for people. So there you go. That one's a lot better. It's gold is not my color, neither is copper. I'm gonna get the permanently colored ones and get green or purple. I do have some at home, but it's 26 gauge copper wire. So that's it for that. If you make your own, let me know. Oh, I should show you real quick actually. I'm not going to make one, but I'll tell you what to do with this one. This, the swirly one, it looks probably going to see better on my nose. Do the same exact thing, except for, I'll show you on another one. One of those too small. When you get to this point, turn it on its side. Make sure you have a longer piece of wire though. So you see how that is? And then hold it here and start twisting the wire around it, and then cut any excess pieces off. So I can always, if you want to, I could do a tutorial on that one as well, but I have tea that's calling to me, that's sitting next to me. Chai tea. So that is the end of this tutorial. Thank you for watching.